expansion is converting into an orbital right now. It is mining. He has a bunker at the front with a marine in it. He's starting up a 4th barracks. It's been interesting to see how this goes.
That's right. Now, if binski doesn't do damage again, he is going to be behind. TriMaster is getting that fast stim, but do know in that most recent patch, stim pack was nerfed. Takes 30 more seconds, so most stim rushes aren't viable anymore for 10. He's getting that reactor and another barracks, so far no
And here
tech.
comes that drop. It is 7 marines. I would have liked to see a Hellion in there.
But TriMaster, good game sense. He's throwing down that supply depot over in the shadow.
He sees it, and he's not reacting to it.
It looks like binski wants to go in, so he's doing a multi-pronged attack here. Let's see what kind of damage his Hellions can do. Oh, a little bit of a miss micro there. But pretty good building placement here by TriMaster. He's going to be forced these Hellions into this little choke here. And raindrop coming in. No stim though, but he loses
1 SCV dying.
That's right. 2 SCV, 3. So pretty good harassment here. And ooh, these SCPs coming in.
They just want to tank for those marines. Picks off the mid back.
Damage yet. Now,
it's a successful attack though.
I agree. Now, note the harvester difference here, 29 to 16. Now, although he doesn't have his second CC up right away, it is making, and it does kind of even out the playing field. It gives him time to get that CC up. So he's done the damage that he needs to do. The game sort of reset.
Yeah, and there's a Banshee with Cloak researching. He's going to be headed across the map here soon. Siege Tank and its tech is researching. So he's in a pretty good position here. The command center is going down.
It's almost... Oh, okay, so good micro there. Nice stim there by TriMaster. Notice that he didn't stim all his marines. You never want to do that. Banshee doesn't have Cloak though. Let's see if it's on the way. It is almost done.
And he's throwing the weakest marines here in this bunker and saving the ones that still have some amount of HP left for drug use over here.
Definitely good play. Now look at this. I like this binski. He says, okay, you've got marines over in your main. I'm just going to go ahead, stop the mining time over here at your expansion. That's the beauty of air units. And scan goes down. No, these marines are off. You can pick off a lot of SCVs, a lot of these marines if you just micro. Good micro.
Yeah, very good micro. Tri actually brought back his marines from the expansion mineral line, which I think is a little bit of a mistake there.
Right, so good play here.
Interesting. He salvaged the front bunker for more minerals.
That is very interesting, actually. And look at this, forcing all of these sims. Look how weak these marines are. And because TriMaster's tech is so far back, he doesn't have the medevacs to heal. Look at these 2 Banshees can do so much damage. So all these SCVs, so all these marines, they're so weak. Oh, and look at that sim again.
He's going to get that one, though.
Scan. Well, I think it's all worth it.
Oh, definitely. And like I said, let's see if he's going to go Banshees, and he did. Had to try something different.
Harvester tap 37 to 12. Oh my, binski just get this orbital up and land PvP. Very good shape.
And here's a Banshee.
No,
run away. No.
This is just great for us here.
Yeah, these marines had 1 HP. They got shields, and now they have 11. So they are running on fumes.
Ooh. A little bit of a miss micro there, but it's okay. Another Banshee coming in. So just floods of harassment. I mean, just massing your army. Getting picked apart by these Banshees of binski. Doing as much damage as you can. Pretty good micro here. Again, 40 to 13. Doing so much damage.
Barely goes in the range of that tower. Oh, picks off a marine. He can pick off 2 more with no cost if he wants.
That's right. Do you know that binski is getting siege tanks, and his siege tank is so yes, it is.
And this med backgrounds arrives on the field. It's like, what the hell have you guys been doing?
Banshee with 4 kills. Can we make it 5? Yes. And 6 forces the stim again.
Small part of the army though. That was a controlled stim.
Yeah, that definitely was. Oh, and look at this. Loads up. Okay, 1 CP drop.
CP drop.
I was like,
that's one way to transfer.
Yeah. That's okay, so here we go. Binski's just still in it. I mean, he's got a firm position on the
he's got a 30 supply lead, and Tri throws down a scan. It's like, oh, I wonder if you have like a bunch of siege. Oh, yeah, you know, a bunch of siege tanks.
Right, a bunch of these marines still weak. Ooh, but nice medevac drop coming in. If he can't react, he's got some marines here. Notice how he has all of these buildings rallied, right? He's sort of expecting some kind of crazy play. He knows that he's ahead. He knows that TriMaster has to come back some way, and drop like this could do it. Ooh, pulling he's nice.
Very good focus fire by binski's marines.
Very.
Meanwhile, at the big fight, TriMaster running his Marines in right on top of those siege tanks. He takes out all the Marines. It barely weakens the siege tanks, though. I don't think he even picked off one. I think there's 3 to begin with, 3 now. Now he can run forward and drop these. Yep, drop these Marines on top of these siege tanks, but they are on siege, so that's not a good idea.
That's right. Siege tanks, although they're not that good out of siege mode, I mean, they still do pretty good DPS. And I mean,
I probably wouldn't be running from those.
yeah.
Marines, but...
Let's see. Okay, look like Binski's up about 40 food right now.
Yeah.
But really, the big discrepancy here is the income tab. I mean, the harvesters. He's just been up so many harvesters. Pretty much tired of it.
Aminski's doing a good job. He has the lead. He's extending it. He's putting down another command center. And that's what you got to do.
But, you know, I'm really impressed with how well TriMaster's been dealing with all this. I mean, yeah, he's behind, but he's doing things to try and come back, like this double medevac drop right now. Let's see if we can do any damage. Binski's army is out of position right here. Looks like he wants to go in for some kind of push. And he only has 1 siege tank here. It's not going to be enough to deal with all his Marines.
Yeah, and I mean, the thing is, there's a siege tank in the main base, but there isn't one in the natural. He does kind of sense, I wonder if there's going to a drop coming. He has a few Marines. Up there is.
Oh, but he's going to sack all these SCVs. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Oh, I don't really like that play. He had these Marines coming. It's okay.
That medvac's gone, I think.
It's doing a ton of damage. If you can snipe this, I think it might be GG.
20.
I mean, it's kind of GG over there.
Yeah, the siege tank doesn't have siege.
Okay, a little overeager there, losing a couple more Marines than he should have, but still, he's doing a very good job. He's got double the food of his opponent. So Binski really doing a good job. He's defending really well whilst attacking. I'm really.
Those siege tanks way too close to the top of the ramp. That was a very bad position for those siege tanks. They tried to get greedy. Oh, go in there, get that last siege tank. There it is. So TriMaster actually came out way ahead in that exchange.
I completely agree. His units were way more cost-effective on that high ground, having those Marines there. There you go, sniping those leftover Marines.
That being said, there's a new wave of Marines and a siege tank headed across the map. TriMaster's siege research is going to finish by the time it gets here, though. So really, TriMaster showing why he's in Grandmaster League right there.
That's right. You know, but I like this play by Binski, you know. He tried to pressure on, but while he was pressuring, he expanded again. That's always what you want to do. Oh, but these siege tanks on the high ground are going to do so much damage. Oh my goodness.
Oh, nice. Scan going down.
Nice
good scan.
Binski, but, you know, he just lost basically all of his Marines. That was not engaging.
And he's going to lose the tank, maybe? Yeah, throw away those 4 Marines, get that tank. There you go. Oh, medvac's back up.
Right.
Oh, did I go silent? I think I went silent.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, you're still good. No, all the sound's dead.
Okay.
All right, big push coming in. Siege tanks rolling up. Medvac is going to try and drop in the middle of them. I really don't think that's going to work out too well.
And again, okay. All right.
So yelling probably isn't good for the stream. I'll try and hold this away further then.
We'll just talk. These siege tanks aren't siege though. Oh my god, TriMaster's Marines are just being so cost efficient right now.
Yeah, they're just rolling in every single time, focusing those siege tanks as much as possible.
Okay, go ahead. And okay, if TriMaster can defend, he might be in okay shape. Oh, but
that was the last siege tank to try.
I think this might actually be the GG push here.
I think this is the GG push.
Before the win push coming in, lots of Marines streaming in, siege tanks. If you can get that siege, do some damage, and there's the GG.
GG called by Tribe. Woo! So really those close air position Banshees really paid off there for Binski. TriMaster's antics with the Ghost, maybe not the best call in Game 3.
Yeah. Both of them.
Yeah, they're both.
Does anyone have AA batteries? Okay.
Woo! AA. Gotcha. Kind of weird that they both died at the same time, maybe?
Maybe they're both been running at the same time.
That's true. True story. Alright, so for the stream, we are going into Game 5 coming up here between TriMaster and Binski.
That's right. The ace match turned out to be one hell of a series.
Yeah, definitely. And it hasn't been really the longest TVT games. There hasn't been a tank line versus a tank line, really. There's a little bit there, but really in numbers that I don't think there's ever more than 5 tanks on the field for either player, so.
Shouldn't be this. There we go. I don't know.
I don't know.
This isn't. Thank you. Thanks, man. Oh, where's the? It's not. It's not on.
Oh, it is.
That's
Oh, thanks, man. Wait, no. This is for the other.
Oh, it's for what?
It's for the other one. Well, it's for this. Maybe I can like it's for this the headset.
Coming through the ceiling? Oh yeah.
No, I'm confused now.
It's like for the headset. But I can like make sure that. How's that? Wait. Yeah. Wait. I don't think it's gonna work.
A little bit more.
You think? No.
How about that?
Okay. No.
Can you guys?
Yeah. Okay. Try and talk a little.
We're good? You hear both of us? Sweet. You can't hear me? Yeah, okay.
Give me 1 second here. So man, those Cloak Banshee is doing so much damage early
Just obscene amounts of damage,
on.
really.
Obscene is a good word for
And
it.
that's one of those things. When you go for the fast expand, it's really hard for you to defend both those lines versus Banshees. So
That's right. So series tied at 2-2. This is for all the marbles here. I mean, I thought TriMaster was going to run away with it, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought
I didn't think he'd drop 2 games like that, but binski really showing how resilient he can be.
yeah, definitely. I mean, he played really, really well.
Never want to give up.
Never give up.
Never give up. Where are you? What else do I need here? Oh yeah, can you suggest binski? Yep. Thanks.
Mhm.
Hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay. Hey. So game 5, guys. Ace match. Show them some love.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been one hell of a series. Let's throw some up. There we go. All right,
Yeah.
game 5 on Shakura's Plateau. Now, this is MLG. So
Yeah.
I'm stressed again. It's got to be 4 cross spawns.
Yep. But MLG, doesn't it still have the rocks? Yeah, it does still
Yes.
have the rocks. Just making sure. There's, like 400 different versions of every common map now, so.
Okay, the bottom left corner we have TriMaster spawning as the green Terran, and in the top right corner we have the red Terran binski, who has showed. I think he showed just how versatile he can be.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of builders. Oh snap! There goes Mike.
I think both players have really shown off all the different, different build orders for TVT. There's the one racks fast expand that we saw them do. We saw them do the Reaper harass into Banshee. The only one we haven't seen really is dropped Hellion, Blue Flame Hellions.
Like a blue flame Hellion drop.
Yeah, that's really the only thing we haven't seen. And of course, slow push tank Viking siege tank.
That's right. Yeah, like we haven't really seen more of the chest-based TVT play,
Yeah.
where it's just tanks and Viking. It's more about air dominance. Really, we haven't seen that kind of air dominance in these games. It hasn't really been much of a factor.
No, I don't think there's been a single Viking in 3 games.
I think you're right, actually. Which is
So-
kind of.
Yeah,
Actually.
definitely.
But I'm kind of interested to see what kind of openings these players opt for, because again, they are cross positions, and this map does have a long rush distance. I mean, it's pretty big.
Yeah, I can definitely see one racks fast expands on this map
Yeah.
because you can really hold the hill pretty easily with 2 bunkers right here. Not really a big deal to hold it. So we'll see.
Both players opting to play standard, setting their scouts up. We got TriMaster scouting a little bit earlier. That's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing binski scout just a little bit later.
I like that SCV chest bump. Like, what's up, buddy? Cross. We're scouts.
Chest bumps. Sure. And again, I'm just really interested to see where they're going to take this game.
Yeah, Bromance dispelled. That SCV wants to kill the other SCV now. It's game on. And looks like we have a fast tech lab out of TriMaster. Probably going for Reaper. Again, there's a good amount of hills on this map.
Right. binski is going to come in and see it. Sees no marine making. Sees the tech lab. He's got to be expecting the Reaper to come out. binski playing pretty much standard. He's been doing what he's been doing. Oh, there we go. Getting a tech lab as well, though, so maybe we'll be seeing a Reaper from him. So maybe we'll be seeing some crazy Reaper on Reaper action.
Oh, man. Drug using crazy people with stem packs. Can't really get better than
Not
that.
bothered thinking about that. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we are going to see probably Concussive and Marauder, though. Nope, Reaper.
Binski, ooh, I like that. Hiding his SCV for later. You know, I've been doing this as well. You can scout around, and once you're out of the vision of their units or whatever and their buildings, you just go ahead and hide it, and then bring it in for later.
Yeah.
I mean, you can opt to see what kind of tech they're going for. Right now, TriMaster throwing down that fast expansion to be expected, and so is Binski.
One Rax fast expand.
That's right. With Reapers for scouting.
Now, TriMaster's like, I'm going to check around for cheese. Oh, I saw an SCV over there. I'm going to drop a barracks next to it to intimidate it. That didn't really work out that well. There's a...
Ooh, the SCV coming in. That was a little sooner than I thought it was going to be, but he does see the barracks, and I'm curious if it's going to be able to make it out and see that command center. That'd be huge.
Ooh.
And yes, it's going to be able to. SCVs are faster than Marines. So he sees that. Hey, guy, how you doing? And, oh, that SCV just getting completely owned. This Reaper running away with 2 health again.
Yeah, 2 health is the magic number for Reapers, apparently. And this other Reaper's like, F that noise, I'm going to kill him.
Well, yeah, see, but the thing is that Binski did see that CC by TriMaster, but TriMaster has not seen the command center of Binski.
No, could really be anything as far as TriMaster knows. He's going to have to waste a scan later or build another Reaper and try and run it in from maybe this back area near the rocks. You can actually leap up right there.
That's right, look at this. Binski throwing down 4 barracks. I wonder if TriMaster, yeah, TriMaster's doing the same thing. And both are opting to get fast impact. I mean, you can see just how identical these builds are. Pretty interesting, but TriMaster, again, he did opt to get that command center at his natural, so that is going to save time. You know, he can just start his orbital right away, he can just drop that mule right away. Meanwhile, Binski would have to lift and go ahead and land that. It does take time. Small, but, you know, make a difference.
It certainly can, especially with the saturation. And there's a Reaper in Tri's mineral line on the natural, and it almost picked off an SCV, but awesome SCV micro out of Tri there. He lost 1. He almost lost a second. Down to 9 HP on that one.
That's right. So far we've been seeing more of a macro fest. You know, you see these players getting their buildings. You see these players getting a lot of harvesters. You know, and this is what I wanted to see. You know, I want to see a good old-fashioned macro game.
Well, yeah, and you look at their laundry list. It's the exact same. 2, 1 factory, supply depot, 2 SCVs, Marines, STEM. It's just the same down their production line.
Right.
So this is their most standard, I can't mess around anymore. This is money right here.
This is money. Both players, yeah, look at these 3 reactor barracks. Now again, Marines is just so good. I mean, they can be so cost effective. Their DPS is fantastic. And against tanks, they can tank a lot of damage, you know, they're just fodder units. And they're great for drops, you know, they're great at harassment drops.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, we actually don't see a starport going down for TriMaster yet. Binski started on his, though.
That's right. Binski, now see, this is what most players, or all players should be doing. You know, they need a forward scout. They need to see what they're going up against. If he were to just blindly run in with these Marines stim pack, I mean, you just get destroyed by this bunker. So, you know, like what he did there, he had SCB, and now he knows, you know, not to just run it.
I'm confused. Binski is running around chasing that Reaper, and TriMaster's like, you know what, I don't like this rock. And he throws 2 bombs at it. He did bait a stim out all those Marines, I guess, so that's good. It looks like, I'm not sure if Binski's going to be picking up Vikings or Medvacs. See how standard he goes here.
Actually, a lot of stim Marines right there. I'm kind of surprised he stemmed that many.
Actually, I'm dumb. He's definitely going Medvacs. He has no tanks.
Okay, so it looks like here TriMaster is getting siege tech and siege tanks, and yes, the medevac. So it looks like Binski going back to the builds that he played in game 1, you know, going for that more mobile type of army. Didn't seem to work out. And TriMaster, it looks like he's sticking to what he's, you know, done best, is the siege tank marine, more standard TVT play.
Yeah, and I'd like, and maybe this is a little ridiculous, but I think it's kind of worth the cost investment. If you drop a, whatever, watchtower, sentry tower somewhere, I really think that eliminates so much of the drop play in TVT. Just with so much going around and how big this map is. You don't want to be caught out of position with almost all of your Marines and then only have your forces rallying out, be caught by, you know, 16 Marines and a medvac.
Okay, if Binski just catch this 1 tank out of position, that'd be huge. Oh, but he decides to run in. Pretty nice spread there, though. I mean, you just had...
Yeah, that's a really good spread. He's going to own it.
That was a really, really impressive spread. You know, I think that's what saved that engagement right there. He did have those medevacs healing, which can be huge. I mean, they're just so good. So, I think binski coming out way ahead in that engagement. He's up about 20 supply right now. Pretty even on harvesters, though. He's up 5. So, I think binski's got a pretty small lead in this game. Let's just see if he can extend on it. He does have the mobility, so we'll see if he's going to do any sort of crazy drop harassment.
I think he's going to heal these up, and then he's going to go for a drop. If he's going for the front of the base, I think that is not a good idea when he saw siege tanks. There we go. Hey, come back. That's my flight.
Do a run in here.
Elevator, not going to work.
Oh, is he still with it? He's off.
Oh.
Reaction time by binski.
Collective sigh from
Nice save, 5 health. That is 1 marine shot right there.
Yeah.
Crazy, actually.
That was really close.
TriMaster is... Where are his marines at?
He's not giving up on it, though. Tries thinking there's got to be something coming. And here it is, the drop of the mineral line. Oh, let's see how fast Try's reaction is.
He has 1 tank, but it is out of range. If he drops there, he goes a little bit before. See what kind of damage he can do.
Attack, 2, 3, 4. 4 SUVs going down there. 5 is about to go down that gas. Oh, no.
So nice harassment there.
Oh,
and the drop.
those
Sorry.
Marines come in range of the siege tank. Stagger step. Man, these medvac pilots are well trained, man. Yeah, well-trained medvac pilots.
In the pipe. All right, here we go. So units lost, pretty much even. But again, that harvester lead is in binski's favor. I feel like his macro's been a little bit better. He's been a little more on top of things. I like how he's trying to make things happen, though.
Yeah.
He's been dropping here and there. But, I think he might be a little forced to.
Yeah, and binski is rolling across the middle of the map with 2 tanks, which is all TriMaster really has right now. 2 tanks, 3 tanks. But TriMaster does have this defensive position. He can siege up on this hill right up here, and it shoots out really, really well. Now, at the same time, binski is expanding in this little hidden area, which is always fun on this side of the map.
That's right.
He's going to lift it off. It's a close position. You can actually hide a initial expansion there and freak people out.
Oh, but a nice drop by TriMaster.
Just ripping through the mineral line.
Yeah, that was a nice drop. I mean, we've seen this from him time and time again. Is binski going to be able to pick off a medevac? That'd be huge.
Oh, that Marine's pissed. It's like, damn it. All right, we have a push coming up. Elevator up on the main side of Tri base. Siege tank being elevated up. They're not siege, though. Not siege. He loses vision.
I think that might have been a mistake.
He's like, dropped it, and he was like, wait, don't these things have another move? Ah.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. I like the idea, though. I mean, those low-ground siege tank elevator drops can be very, very powerful against a Terran opponent.
And TriMaster has like a little circus, like a little parade route through the SUVs for his siege tank, so that's cute. I don't know if you noticed that when it came out, it just drove right through all these SUVs around.
Oh, but do note just how much damage TriMaster did to the SUV. I mean, we saw binski up like 10 harvesters, and now he's down 10 harvesters from that drop. So, I mean...
Yeah, the supply difference fluctuated pretty well there.
Yeah. So now binski's down about 20 supply. TriMaster's Marines upgraded 1-0.
I'd like to see him come with these medvacs, because some of these Marines are pretty low right now. He does have +1 on them. binski also has +1.
So we've got a pretty scary push coming from TriMaster here. That's a lot of tanks.
Yeah, this really comes down to the tank management versus the other tanks right now.
Okay, never mind. They stopped. And if he catches these tanks out of position, okay, there you go. They're sieging up. But again, I mean, he's got 7 siege tanks and a lot more Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I just don't see up. He's going to be able to defend. Oh,
well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that lucky mineral that SUV was carrying wasn't so lucky, apparently. TriMaster knocking down these back rocks. I wonder if he's going to try an elevator into the main base over here.
I'd like to see that happen. That'd be a very good play. But, I do like what binski's trying to do here. He's trying to set up a perimeter to try and help defend against this expansion that just went up. However, this elevator is going to be huge. He just sieges up on the low ground. There he goes. Drops on the high ground. Does a ton of damage. It's really hard to defend against something like this.
And the main thing is, even if this fails, he's going to have to pull these siege tanks out of their position, and then you can move up just barely right here in front of the expansion and hold this area, and it's really hard to move out any reinforcements to this army if you want to.
For a while, I mean, this force was just completely uncontested. All these SCVs going down. A ton of damage being dealt by TriMaster right now. Oh, these siege tanks going to work on these Marines. Oh my goodness, doing a lot of damage. There you go, on the low ground.
There it goes.
Just so many Marines going down 50 supply. I don't see binski coming back. It's just too far, but I mean, he does have his extra expansion up, but there's just been so much damage being dealt.
Yeah, the real problem is not the expansion; it's the infrastructure damage that's been done here. And TriMaster's banking quite a lot of minerals, so he can actually just press 3 and keep spamming out Marines or whatever 8, I guess, is where he finds his Raxes.
You know, I like to see TriMaster. There you go. I like to pick him up, drop him off right here. And what happens is if he has tanks that are getting shelled or his Marines are getting shelled, he can just back away. Just back away and try to find something else they can shoot. See, so that's...
Binski doing a really good drop in here. He's picking off 3 siege tanks in the back, which were kind of holding the expansion. So that's good. Oh, they actually all get picked up.
Oh my God, his Marines are so weak. Just, oh my goodness. Just being completely on my
siege tanks.
TriMaster, look, this is just great play. He's got, oh my goodness, he's attacking from all angles right now, shelling away at this Expo. He's gonna be killing these SCVs, doing damage to that PF right there. These Marines sniping off that CC. Yes, okay.
Oh, 2 medvacs going down, but interestingly enough, neither of those medvacs had any Marines in it.
Oh, and a big FQ.
Yeah, that orbital got away with what, like 50 HP?
Yeah, I think he was talking about this PF right now being master paired, just pretty good.
Does not want that thing to die.
TriMaster's just banking though. He's got so many resources. You know, I like to see him double expand. Just trying to extend his lead.
Oh, dropping on the siege tanks.
Nice play there.
It's react. They're like, oh, our siege tank buddies. We're having a smoke break. Sorry. He does clean it up though. Oh, no, gets away.
Look at all these siege tanks. You know, I'd like to see him spread these out a little bit to help defend. But right now, looking at the Harvester tab, he is down 32 to 56 Harvesters. I don't know what Binski can do. Look at this Marauder right here.
Yeah, he's a hero.
Total
he's like,
loss.
dude, you guys see this? I have a gun that slows stuff.
Oh, shooting gallery there for that Marauder. Okay, now he's picking away at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Really makes you wonder how much ammo do these guys really carry. I mean, seriously, he's been firing for like 5 minutes.
And Binski pulling his entire army back just to deal with this small little force of a Marine, or two Marines and a Marauder. Yikes. That PF's still up though, but meanwhile TriMaster does have his own planetary up on 3rd expansion.
Yeah, TriMaster actually flew a medvac next to the planetary fortress for no reason. And the push is going on in the middle. The siege does go up.
In a big engagement now, do note what TriMaster did there. He had all his forces, but once he saw Binski's siege tanks actually siege up, he pushed back and then baited the Marines to him and just did a ton of damage. That was very, very smart heads-up play. Now he's dropping on top of the siege tanks and gonna catch and actually, okay, he's forced them to unsiege. I'm kind of surprised Binski.
And he picks off all of those but one.
Yeah, I kind of would have liked them to just have the siege tanks sieged up and just let this flash work.
Yeah. And TriMaster just rolling in with his little tank army. GG.
There's the GG. So TriMaster taking this round of 4. Great series.
Yeah, he brought his A game. And that was a very well played series by both players.
Yeah. So a TriMaster Wild Hawk Finals.
Yeah.
It's gonna be something to look forward to.
Indeed. Get some revenge for EXO.
Yeah. Okay. So thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Yeah, thanks for letting me cast.
Thanks for casting with me.